Greetings, everybody. It is Dynasty Beer Search for Huru. Thank you so much for
live.
joining us. We are live. We are live, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Before we get started, make sure you go to dynastymirror.com. Again, make sure you go to dynastymirror.com. While you're there, buy some merchandise. This is the Black Love or Die Trying t-shirt. Okay, so go. Oh, my book fell down. So go and grab one. You guys can see my nice Benin statue here. All right, and then while you're there at dynastymirror.com, make sure you guys buy some books. Greatly appreciate it. I am an author, so I will greatly appreciate if you buy some books. Also, like, share, and subscribe to the content. Again, like, share, and subscribe to the content, everybody. Without further ado, we have my brother on with us, Mr. Fiztgerald Stevens.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
He's doing something over there. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something.
Yeah, I'm doing something, man. I'm doing something. You're gonna actually like this. I'm almost finished with it and stuff like that. But you just go ahead and lead off. Hey, Prince, man, gold is doing something.
Oh, it's going up.
Yeah.
Beautiful, going up like crazy.
Beautiful time to be alive on the Lord's earth, man. I'm telling you, man.
Absolutely.
Beautiful time and stuff like that. So, man, I'm not a man who likes to think in terms of regrets, but I do like to say I wished I would have got more gold.
Right.
Wished I would have got more goals back a while ago, but nevertheless, wish it doesn't make it so. So it's into this and stuff like that. You know what, guys? With gold, what it's doing right now is unprecedented. It's practically dealing at record highs. Record highs going around here. You check this out. This stuff right here. You're getting gold. Getting gold. Okay, that's all this. My business cards now, portfolio full of
gold.
Full of gold and stuff. Now, I'm not saying this to brag and everything like that, but this represents wealth to me. This little pouch right here represents wealth, and my goal is to have literally hundreds of these filled up. As far as before it's all said and done, this is going to go to my going to help build my wealth up. Hopefully, help my beneficiaries. Have a good foundation. Economic freedom, security for not only them but for their children also. Because of a foundation that I have laid, working to build wealth right now, where someone in my generations can actually have better opportunities and better financial lives than what I had when I started off at the same time. What Karatbars is doing right now is extraordinary. You're talking about a company at the right time, with the right with the right product in the right space, with the right delivery system through the internet and the global World Wide Web. And I want to emphasize that right time. But you're seeing what cash is pretty much under assault, being attacked vehemently. People just really don't know what to do. I mean, they see a lot of their cash holdings being eroded now through the inflation, through trade wars and all kinds of things that they have simply no control over, or definitely couldn't have solved. But we see real estate, and we see gold and precious artwork and all these assets continually accumulating value. But right now, with Prince and I want to talk about gold. Getting gold in small gram increments, like what I showed you there. It's all what we do. We just go ahead and turn our fiat cash into gold. Gold increases our wealth. Our partners get to increase their wealth by doing the same thing. Now, the cool thing, as they acquire that gold, which they want just as much as Prince Amir and I do, and just as much as you do, you have a chance to create an income, but based by them doing that, because as they say their gold, you can get a residual income by them saving their gold. And Dynas and I were having a conversation before he got on the stream, and he said, why not a business centered around gold?
especially now.
Business centered around gold. I mean, think about that. A business centered around gold. I mean, that you run from a cell phone, that you run that you have can operate in 149 countries, no minimums, no maximums. What I mean, no minimums, no maximums. You don't have any minimum amount of gold you can acquire for yourself. You don't have any maximum amount of gold for you acquire for yourself. And not only it's acquiring gold for yourself, it's other people acquiring gold for themselves too. So the time is now, man. I am so jacked, as far as what's happening in the market. Because you know what, I say that, hey, I wished I would have got more, but I got started. Right. And that's what we want you to do. Wishing doesn't make it so. And but you have to get start somewhere. Getting a start, and then just start running from there. Didass, and I have had a couple things going on this morning. I was able to do a live stream from Kuwait. It was at 11 o'clock the Eastern time over here. I think Kuwait is 7 hours ahead, so it would have been 7 p.m. their time over there. And and a gentleman's real excited by someone who Dynas personally sponsored, and she's in London, and she personally sponsored this gentleman in Kuwait. And I'm helping him speaking audiences, in his audience who are mostly in the Caribbean, and we're good. We've already. We're in different languages. We just did a French presentation. We have a Spanish presentation. So this thing is a truly a global business. But that was great. But and also shortly after I got that, Prince Amir called me. He had a new affiliate, just received a silver package, which is a very, very good package. Receive a silver package, want to start his career, started his business. We're making a plan to get him upgraded and upgraded to VIP packages, and helping him make money and all this and stuff. Gentleman who's excited about his future. He asked me to explain it to him, and I got to talk about the gold, and he said, "Well, Fiztgerald, say no more," because it's not only him, but it's the world. You can go on the goldprice.org right now and see what gold is doing. Right. I mean, see what this is doing right there. I mean, I have let me see. I got probably about $22, about $21.50 on my desk. Maybe about $8 in my wallet. About $29 in my wallet. Okay, that's it, man. I'm not counting the money what I got in my business account, but you know what? All that is, all that. All that doesn't mean to me what this means to me. Okay, having my gold stacked, knowing that this is wealth. Now, I'm not interested in spending this. I just kind of get a buzz just by knowing I have this, knowing home, because this is a wealth portfolio. Do you realize right here, this portfolio right here, Prince, give it taking 2 weeks or probably end of the week is going to be more valuable than it is now? Right. You realize like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, it's going to be more valuable than it is right now. I mean, I could either say it's a couple ounces of gold in here, but I'm not going to tell you exactly how much, but as long as I have this, he who has gold is never broke. Right. Gold is money. So he who has asset, this is an asset right here. I don't consider this assets. Now, why don't I consider it an asset? It's not going up. It's not going up in value. It's not. And no matter how much I want it to, it's just not going up in value. As a matter of fact, it's going down in value. It's taking more of those dollars to purchase the same amount of goods and services than what it used to. That's a problem. That's a big time problem and stuff like that. So therefore, what's the solution? You work harder. Hopefully you can figure out other ways to make money. Maybe you go get a second job. Maybe you go create a business, and maybe you go do a blog. Maybe you create a YouTube channel. All those things are wonderful. They really are. Whatever floats your boat. But here's the denominator: they all pay you out in fiat currency.
Right.
You all pay you out. Karatbars allows you the opportunity to pay you in gold. Man, that is a huge difference. I hope some of you are catching that. You know, I mean, when you go get your paycheck, the biggest thing you can do when you get your paycheck is to pay yourself first and take a portion of that and transfer it into gold practically immediately. You know, because that gold is going to keep going up, and we're going to see some headlines, and we're going to keep sending headlines. As I alluded before, gold is getting ready to hit a record high.
Right.
That's despite $23 trillion in debt, in U.S. debt.
Right.
That's despite all the global debt, but yet gold is still going up. You know, and it's still going up. It seems like to be a very, very sure way to meticulously build wealth, Prince Amir. Imagine that. Now you're in a system. You're building. You have a business structure around gold, which is a very, very good thing. And you get paid from other people, you know, also having a business in gold. They're building wealth for themselves, and you can get paid and build wealth because they decide to build wealth for yourself simply because they're in your network. I think it's a win-win. And Prince Amir, I'll let you. You know, that was my opening introduction, man. But you know, I'll let you go ahead and talk on what you have. Am I missing anything? Or am I elaborating anything? Am I off base? Or am I oversaturated? Am I doing a whole bunch of hype? Or what? You talk to me.
No. I want to read this article real quick. So this is on CNN.com. This is the gold price hits record high on new fears for the economy. Let's see here. Gold prices, these pop-ups, goodness. Gold prices have soared to a record high, with investors rushing to find safe places to park their money as concerns grow about a resurgence in the coronavirus and the impact that could have on the global economy. Now, remember, Fiztgerald, this whole coronavirus epidemic was supposed to end this summer because of the heat. It's gotten worse. Remember that, Fiztgerald. Gold hit.
Viruses foster more in the heat?
Well, no, it was supposed to end because the heat was supposed to, I guess, kill the virus. I guess the virus can't live, but they got
here
worse.
In the Sunshine State, we definitely didn't get the memo. We're practically leading the nation in new cases down here in Florida. And believe me, we get plenty of heat down here.
Mm-hmm. Gold hit $1,944 per ounce earlier today, beating its previous record of $1,921 set in 2011. It has now gained about 27% so far this year. Silver also got a boost, climbing more than 6% to reach $24.21 an ounce, eclipsing Thursday's 7-year high. Gold is the clear beneficiary of safe haven demand, Stephen Inns, chief global market strategist at Corp, said in a research note. And a record run may not be over yet. Analysts at UBS expect gold to reach $2,000 before the end of the year, end of this month. Excuse my language. I mean, well, it's the 27th. I'll say by end of August. The way it was just 1,800 last week.
Yeah, he could actually be right. You know, it could be easy by the end of this month. You know, really. I mean, what is it, like 9,951? That's $49.
Mm-hmm.
That just has to go.
Right. All right. So driven by low U.S. interest rates, a weaker dollar, and tension between the United States and China, the main driver behind gold's rally has been falling returns on U.S. government bonds, which reflect the likelihood that the Federal Reserve will have to keep interest rates lower for a prolonged period of time to support the economic recovery. According to Hussein Saeed, chief market strategist at FXTM, that has also served to weaken the U.S. dollar, which is trading at a 22-month low of 0.85 euros and a 4-month low against the Japanese yen. That's partly driven by a sense that the U.S. is having a harder time controlling the virus than others, which will see the U.S. economy underperform, said Kit Juckis, chief strategist at Societe Generale. There is mounting evidence that America's fragile economic recovery is already stalling as the number of coronavirus infections and deaths spike. Jobless claims are rising again for the first time in months, and there are worries that the expiration of Washington's $600 boost to unemployment benefits set to end Friday will deal another blow to consumer spending. Austan Goolsbee, who chaired President Barack Obama's Council of Economic Advisors in the aftermath of the 2008 financial crisis, told CNN Business that the United States could be in for another financial meltdown if the pandemic isn't quickly brought under control. Whoever is coming in there in January 2021 might be facing worse conditions than in 2009. Wow. As hard as that is to believe, Goolsbee said, referring to the upcoming presidential election. Worrying signs in Europe, too. Elsewhere, sentiment remains fragile following a spike in coronavirus cases in Spain, which prompted the UK government to impose a 14-day quarantine on all people returning from the country. Investors fear that the restrictions could spread, delaying the economic recovery. The spike has already impacted flight bookings, according to Ryanair Air CEO Michael O'Leary. Europe's biggest low-cost airline now expects to carry 60% fewer passengers over the 12 months to April 2021. Compared with the previous year, that will be entirely contingent on there being no second wave of COVID-19 in the fall and winter. O'Leary said on Monday, in a new report published Monday, EY economists forecast that UK GDP will contract 11.5% in 2020, compared with the 88% drop they were expecting in June. A second coronavirus wave and the failure of post-Brexit trade talks with the EU will make matters even worse. The UK economy may be past its low point, but it's looking increasingly likely that the climb back is going to be a lot longer than expected, noted Howard Archer, EY's chief economic advisor. So there you have it.
Okay, so interest rates already already pretty much at a what about less than 3% somewhere in some cases?
I can check right now, but yeah, let me check.
It's good. It's good if you're looking to acquire your first home right now.
Right.
No, that could save you a ton of money as far as with your mortgage rate. What about you, Prince Amir? You think about refinancing, take advantage of some of these rates?
Well, my rate is already pretty low. Mine is already at, because back in 2015 when I refinanced, I think my rate is like right now interest rates are at 3.14%.
Wow.
My interest rate right now is like 3.2 something.
Wow. Yeah, man. Wow.
So,
excellent job. When I had my house, I bought my house down 2004, McDonough, Georgia. I had a 6% fixed.
Was crazy. Like, so I'm trying to figure out what caused the interest rates to drop, because even before then, like interest rates were like high, like 6%, 8% was like the norm.
Well, you got to spur consumer lending.
Uh-huh.
You got to try to jumpstart consumer lending. You know, our banks make a huge amount of their profits by lending. You know, so
right.
if people don't have confidence, with like a lot of things with a lot of things with the economy, what's happening right now. So that means that if they don't have confidence with borrowing, that means no new projects going up, no hiring, you know, because if people not going to hit new projects, you know what, they're not going to hire as much. So you have to get the people borrowing again. You got to get businesses out there taking out lines of credits, taking out loans for new projects, and that would be a strong way that the economy could get a much needed boost. And man, believe me, I mean, are you interested right now to go out and making any major purchases at this point in your life now?
No.
Okay, I mean, I'm certainly.
If I do, it'll be in Africa.
No, you know, and I want to say something as far as where with IB Dreams, we need to encourage middle class folks to invest in silver. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't mind acquiring some of that myself. You know, you're absolutely 100% unequivocally right. And who knows, maybe one day Karatbars will start offering silver too. I don't know. And, but, you know, the main thing right now, what we're dealing with is gold, because it's just gosh, man, what it's doing, what it's doing, Ivy Dreams. That can't be denied. But yeah, silver, I still think silver's undervalued. So, you know, I wouldn't mind, you know, wouldn't mind acquiring that. Also, certain classes of cryptocurrencies. You know, I'm looking at that also too. I have that I have that working in part of my portfolio. And then we're looking at create residual income streams, and all this by way of Karatbars, where Dynas and I are working to create those individual streams. And you know, and Karatbars allows you to build wealth. It's simple. It really is. I mean, you know, when I before Karatbars, I didn't have any of this. I didn't have no gold. Didn't have none. You know, didn't have none. Started my Karatbars career at 50 years old.
All right.
That's going on almost 6 years ago. No. One thing what I do like about it, none of the all that the gold that I showed right there, that represented money that, you know, my dollars that I was exchanging for gold. That gold is worth way more now than the dollars that I exchanged for it. And once again, you know, come probably like the end of the month, it's going to be worth more, because as gold goes up, that portfolio goes up. And you know, so that's what we're really that's what I'm really excited. Plus the fact that you can do it all around the world. See, what I love about this business, Prince Amir, is that the fact that, you know, the world knows gold is money. Gold's been money for the last 5,000 years. You know, the gold speaks every language on the planet. You know, it really does. You know, but so everyone knows what it is. Everyone knows it's money. It's a universal standard of exchange on this planet. You know, people may not take your dollars or your euros or your nairas or your Japanese yen or your South African rands. They may not take that, but generally they're going to take the gold. No, and that's an indestructible metal, God's money. I mean, it's just doing great things. So we decided what better thing to do than to build a business on this product by way of Karatbars. You know, no, but people are truly excited like that. Prince Amir is building a global team. I mean, a global team, and I'm global. You know, Europe, Africa, you know, Australia, Kuwait. I mean, the Caribbean. The man's building a global team based on gold. He has personally set up somewhere darn near 633 people. Personally, this man is set up in business around the world, and with the sole objective, they want to build their family's wealth, just like he's building wealth for himself. They want to build wealth for themselves. So they just registered their account. Their account is going down at the bottom right there. You can just register that account.
Also in the chat room as well, guys. The link's in the chat room. It's my Karatbars affiliate link. Click on that affiliate link, and it will be in the description after the playback. All right, go ahead for sure.
And so when you register an account, you're going to get an email from Karatbars. You verify it, and then you get a business package. You start earning residual income, and as people start sharing this, you know, it's going to keep exploding your wealth because of the way of duplication. I said it before, and I'll say it again, because I think I'm going to ride this horse, because it's accentuating my point, you know, in a way better than the way that I thought it would. Okay. Prince Amir and I about the same size. I'm actually a little bit bigger than him. No, about 15 years older than he is, so he has an advantage somewhat like that. Okay, it's a younger, no, stronger, keeps us in better shape than me right now at this point juncture in his life. Okay, I decided we're going to I say, hey Prince, I bet you 10 grams of gold that I can beat you in a tug of war. So you, you know, let's go ahead, meet me in West Haven, by the park on North Side and North Side Drive and Rice Street, right across May Street here in Russell. There's a Burger King on the right. Right across there, there's a park, and he'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so right close to Clark, Atlanta. And so we're going to challenge you to a tug of war, man, because 10 grams of gold, agreed. Okay, you got your gold, I bring my gold, cool. Okay. And so I said, okay, let's be there tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Okay, he gets there and he arrives at 9 o'clock, but he notices I'm there early. And so he notices I'm dressed, and then he see about 9 more other guys about my size sitting in the stand. So he doesn't think anything about it. Maybe they was playing some basketball or whatever. He don't think anything about it. Okay. And so, hey, Fiztgerald, you ready? Absolutely, Prince. Let's go ahead and get this thing done with it, man. I got somewhere I need to go. Okay. And so he gets on one side, I get on one side. And so wait a minute before we start. I said, okay, all right, fellas, come on. Okay. Then all 9 of those guys walk out the stands, and they walk behind me one by one behind me, and they grab the rope too on my side. And right. So Prince says, Fiztgerald, what the heck is this? I said, you agreed to a tug of war with me. You didn't say I couldn't bring anybody. And so he's like, okay. He's like, all right, whatever. No, so he accepts the terms. He loses every single time, not sometime. Even though he's about 16 years my junior, I believe 16 years my junior, he's going to lose to me every single time, because although he can pretty much well match up with me one-on-one, he can't beat 10 of us one-on-one. See, I have 10 to his 1. What I'm going to take his money, and then I'm going to split that gold amongst my 10 people, pay them much, because after all, they help me make money, so I'm going to make them money. Right? That's called leverage. And so he's going to lose, and he's going to lose handsomely every single time. Okay, here's my point. If you just have a job that your income is dependent solely upon that job, you're going to lose with someone who has leverage. You're going to lose with someone who has other people in addition to themselves helping them make income, like this business Karatbars will do. Why? Because if something happens to you, something happens to your spouse, your child, your parents, if the job decides, hey, we ain't gonna sell cars over here in California because they get too crazy, so we taking our car plane and we going to Texas. This happened, and all those jobs, either you coming along with us or you're gonna stay here, but we're out of here. So they move and you can't move with them because family ties or whatever and things like that. Your income will stop. But if you have other people in addition to yourself working to help put an income in your hands, a residual income that's coming in because you're getting leverage off of other people's working, you are at an incredible advantage. You are at an incredible advantage. That's how you're able to see these guys, Prince. And while people sitting out there looking for jobs, these cats still out there hitting the golf ball. Right. They're still taking, they're still looking at car dealerships. They're still going around, and in other words, life hasn't disrupted from them because they have a system. They're employing leverage. That's one of the things that Karatbars allows you to do. Employing leverage using a tier 1 asset, gold. All right. Okay, so you're automatically building your wealth because this is going up, ladies and gentlemen. This is going up. This is going up. Understand, every day this is going up. It's worth more than what I originally paid for it. Okay, I don't touch this. He sits over there and looks pretty. I don't need to touch it. Okay, so what I do? Okay, if I want to build an income, let me share this with others. Let me duplicate my time and my labor by sharing this with others. They in turn, besides, they're going to open up their gold savings account, and then I can earn income by them doing that in 149 countries. Okay, I don't want to gloss over what I said earlier. No, I did a stream in Kuwait. I've never been to Kuwait before. The only foreign country I've been, I don't even count it foreign because our culture is so similar. It's Canada. But here I am talking with a business affiliate in Kuwait that I didn't bring in. This gentleman was brought in by one of Prince Amir affiliates. For example, the way it goes like this: Mr. Michael Delco, Mr. Michael Delco sponsors Fiztgerald Stevens. Fiztgerald Stevens sponsors Denise Stevens. Denise Stevens sponsors Dinah Amir. Dinah Amir sponsors Kylie Gaham. Kylie sponsors Curtis in Kuwait. Yet all of us, because Curtis decided to save gold and get his business package, all that chain received a portion of that.
Right.
Okay. That's incredible. I mean, that is incredible. Now when you have several thousands people in your organization all working for that cost, and because they happen to be in your network, you just get a small proportion of that can add up into a mighty tidal wave. Hey, they're saving gold too. Understand, and I'm going to use Ivy Dreams. Ivy Dreams, understand, when they set up their account under you or someone who you help set up account, they don't know you. They're not doing this. You know what? I'm just going to do something for Ivy Dreams, and great person. They don't even know you, but yet because they're in your organization, they decide to acquire gold. And they decide to acquire their business package, start building their global team. Guess what? You benefit from that. I mean, this person can be in Australia. This person could be in Ghana, South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, Nigeria, Egypt, Israel. Doesn't make a difference, because the only thing they're thinking about, they're not thinking, "Ooh, man, this is going to be great. Ivy Dreams is going to be so proud of me." No,
right.
They're doing it for you. They're doing it for their family. But so you're on the other end and say, "Woo, I'm so proud of them," because you know what? That's bringing wealth into your household. So let me speed up a little bit. I've already told you you're accumulating an asset that's going up. I've already said that you're building a residual income. Okay. Number 3, you have a home-based business. 79 million people in the next 5 years are going to create a home-based business. It's going to be more. That was before coronavirus came out. Prince Amir told me yesterday that it's getting tough to find microphones and different things to make that use to make videos, because so many people are doing it now. So many people are figuring out, hey, we got to figure out how to make
the microphone I had was just no good. There are plenty out there.
But it's getting so tough to find things. People, listen. Imagine this. Someone tells you there's a virus. Yes, there is. People are dying. Yes, they are. You got to take that serious. When people get put in the ground, that has to be taken serious. Okay, I take it serious. And so they said, okay, imagine you're a waiter or barbershop owner or stylist or some of these business, they don't deem your business essential.
Right.
Now, the liquor store, he's essential. That's essential. In other industries are essential, but all of a sudden you are out of a job. Now, here's the other thing. They're telling you that unemployment benefits may not get extended. They're supposed to run out in a few days.
They're supposed to meeting today to, I guess, determine what they're going to do.
Okay, so just determine what they're going to do. Okay, so meanwhile, Miss Ivy Dreams, and I'm just going to use you. I like your handle, and you've been asking some great questions. I just want to use you far as my demonstration. Meanwhile, no one's telling you. They're telling you can't work, but no one's assisting you with your mortgage, your car payment, putting food on the table for you and your husband. No one's doing any of these things like that, but they're just telling you can't work. And they're telling they don't know, not only you can't work, they don't know when you're going to be able to work. Then they're telling you that, we think schools are safe. So let me get something straight. You got to go figure out how you're going to buy school clothes. If you don't decide to say, forget about that, I'm just going to homeschool my children. You got to decide how you're going to put gas in the car, keep everything running without an income. Sure, I'm willing to bet I'm willing to bet you and your husband have savings set up. I'm willing to bet you're just that type of people. How long is that going to last without any income coming in? Okay, so what you want to do, you want to build a home-based business. Now, you may say like, okay, I just register my account, I get a business package, I start asking people, they look for ways to make money. In this economy, that's going to be a no-brainer. You're saving in gold, getting paid, but getting paid for other people do it, getting paid when other people are doing the same thing. When they tell other people, duplication. By doing that concept, by starting off at zero, when I started off at January 14, 2015.
17 degrees in Buffalo.
17 degrees in Buffalo, 7:30 at night. When Michael Delco gave me a call and said, Fiztgerald, I have a business. It deals with gold, and we just need to get you in. Okay. I said, go ahead. I registered a thing. I went to work, started at zero. Now going towards 6 years later, I have a global organization of close to 12,000 affiliates around the world, saving in gold, just a little bit here, a little bit there. And because of that income allows me to sit here and talk to you guys about 1:30 Monday through Friday and on Sunday at 1:30. Technically, those hours people are actually supposed to be at work. Okay, and I've been doing this about a year. Okay, and Prince Amir's been doing that. So obviously we have to have something going on, but no cap and no cap to our income. Okay, so and then so that's a great thing right there. You can control how much money you make. It's dependent upon you, not some factors. Your business never sleeps. It runs all over the world. You don't have to keep store hours. Your business is open. Because what I mean open, someone in Vietnam can say, you know what, I'm seeing this thing right here. This, I decide I want to get in this business. You contact them by Facebook or Instagram or whatever, however you want to do. We can show you things like this. They decide to get in, and you send them videos. They get in and say, hey, I'm going to get my business package. You have a business package. You get paid because they got a business package. They save gold. You get units and everything else like that. So it's a total win-win. In addition, you're also able to give yourself a tax break. And tax breaks in these times are extraordinarily important because you know what? If your income is disrupted, you need to be able to lower your taxes. Even if your income is not disrupted, you want to be able to lower your taxes. Typically, if you are a W-2 employee, you're taxed at the highest rate automatically. All of us are, about 40%. 40%. Now I'm a little bit better. I'm a little bit better than say like a high tax state of New York. Trust me, I lived up there 6 years. I know them cats is crazy about they taxes up there. Illinois, California, they're about ready to turn the lights out on there because people leaving that state, because it's simply because of taxes, the cost of living. Okay, so but still, let's say the average one you're paying about 40% of your taxes. In other words, if you make $100,000, which many people consider the holy grail, people saying if I can make $100,000, man, I will have arrived. I mean, and I used to think it was a lot of money. It's not, because why are you saying that, Fiztgerald? Well, simple. If someone's taking 40% of that, what that gives you about $60,000 to work with. That you got to take property taxes, you got to pay sales taxes on food, you got to pay vehicle taxes and all that kind of stuff. I know it's not a lot because you know what? Our host right there, he used to make money like that, and and he wasn't balling. He wasn't doing anything like that. He couldn't miss a check. Okay, yeah, he was smart with his money, but my God, the amount of money that you would get taxed. For example, we were both salespeople, and when you make your commission checks, actually they're taxed at a higher rate. They can tax a commission check so high you think they actually miscalculate your money.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You'll think they actually miscalculate your money. Okay, all right, so great, you're 40%. Okay, you're getting that, but if you have a business like Karatbars will give you, now all of a sudden you can reduce that tax burden to 20%. Now you just gave yourself a 20% raise just by having a business. Why did you give yourself a 20% raise? Because you're able to write off things with a business that you don't have luxury to if you don't have one. For example, this internet stream that Prince Amir is speaking of, he has an internet bill that comes in. He can write that off. That's for business. Okay. Even that gold you saw me right there. You know what? That can be a tax write-off. That's display. You heard me right. I can write that off. Right. That's display materials. When I sit up there, hey guys, look at this. This is props. Some of y'all are going to catch that for a while. So I can write what I paid off of that. Check your accountants and see about that. You can decide that you're going to host a meeting at your house, or whatever you want to do. You have some food and hors d'oeuvres, and you have a certain section. You go out there and rent chairs and table stuff. You can write all that off. If you travel, and you say, hey, Mr. Fiztgerald, I got someone I want to talk to at Karatbars. Just by you making that statement, you sitting down there talking to them, all of a sudden you can write that whole Hawaiian trip off. That's a tax deduction. That's how the wealthy play the game. They build assets. They place their money in assets, and then they create residual incomes, and they use leverage. Okay, and that's the way they do it. When they're talking about going down to the Caymans or going down to Jamaica, they ain't going down there just vacation. They know it's this business. It's say something to someone on a business call or business lunch. All that comes tax deductible. So they're realizing more money back in. And the final thing is, okay, you have a family, but most of us have people we love, and who are dependent on us, and we really care about their existence. Okay, now question, and far as and people can type in the chat room, just type yes or no as far as that. Can you leave the income to your job to your beneficiaries, your spouse, your children, or your grandchildren? In other words, the income that you are being paid on a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly level, will your job still pay that income to your beneficiaries?
No, they're not.
Okay, of course they're not. Number one, it's not your job. They'll laugh you out. Someone put on here silent thriller. Yes, you can explain. It's not your. I'm not talking about a business you created. I'm talking about if you happen to work for Xerox, and you're the marketing manager for Xerox, and they're paying you a six-figure income. In the event of your death, can you leave that six-figure income that you're still getting paid by that company to your beneficiaries? Will Xerox still cut them a check just like they're doing you, even when you're not here, when you're gone? No, they won't. The reason why they won't, because it never was your job. It's not yours to do it. It's their job to determine who they want to do it. But with Karatbars, you can build up a sizable income, even sometimes six figures. Many people have done it. And in the event of your death, Karatbars will still pay that income to your descendants. They don't even have to work the business. They don't even have to work the business. And so that they can still receive that. So, you said you meant through insurance. Yeah, insurance is that's a one-time payment, but I get what you're saying. So let me go to my conclusion. Bless you, sir. Okay, so register your account, get a package.
Let me interject. Even with the insurance portion, usually when you leave your job, you lose your insurance. So that's not even.
Well, I was assuming Silent Thriller was talking about a policy that he got independent for his job. You're right about that.
Yeah.
I was giving the listener, the viewer, the benefit of the doubt. I'm assuming it's just something he had outside a job. And believe me, you're going to want to have some insurance outside your job, because Prince Amir was absolutely right. that does stay with them. That insurance stays back with them. Not only the health insurance, but the life insurance
too.
He's absolutely right. We both also used to, do it, be insurance agents, both of us. He was in Georgia. I was do insurance agent for New York. Trust me, I know about that. Okay, so you want to acquire a business package. Register your account, get a business package. Well, what do you mean by business package, Mr. Fiztgerald? Glad you asked. In the world of Karatbars, there are 4 business packages. Number 1 is a VIP. That's what Prince Amir and I both are. Prince Amir has 2 VIP business packages. I have 2 VIP business packages. Okay, and we can talk about that a little bit later, why we did it like that. Actually, Prince Amir won a VIP package, so he was he just won a $4,900 VIP packages. So it put him in a position to get paid in both in gold and euros. But I'll talk about that a little bit. Okay. Now, when you have a gold VIP business package, like 34 to 3,500 euros to 4,900 euros, all packages come with gold one time. You have a gold business package. Gold business package like 2,500 euros. You have a silver business package. Silver business package about 595 euros, and you have a bronze business package or about 180 euros. Now, where you start, depending on where you start, is going to determine how you get paid. The higher the package, the more income. So it only makes sense to maximize the income by picking up a VIP. But if you're looking to come in, you may want to consider coming in at least as a gold. And there's reasons why we're saying that. Okay, now packages allows you to get units. What are units? In the world of Karatbars, units are measurements of money. Now, units are obtained when every time someone purchases gold. Anytime someone purchases this stuff right here, they purchase business package, they purchase the ATM machine. Yes, you can get your own ATM machine that you get set up in buildings, and you can get paid percentage of that. You can purchase the blockchain phone, or the blockchain computer, or any number of things that's coming down through the Karatbars ecosystem. You can receive units. Some products have more units attached to it simply because they cost more. Okay, so you also have 2 teams, a left team, a right team. And so anytime someone is purchasing any of those items, like I said, not only people who you bought in, but people who they bought in, people they bought in, down to infinity, it's gonna generate units. So when you receive 25 units on one side, on one team, and then 50 units on another team, it's going to generate a dual team payout. If you are a VIP like Dynas and I, every time that happens, whether that happens from a lady in Mozambique drinking coffee at a cafe, every single time that happens, you are going to automatically receive 80 euros loaded in your back office, soon to be paid out on a MasterCard, each and every time that happens. If you are a gold, 25 units on one side, 50 units on another side, you are going to receive 60 euros every time that happens. Okay. If you are a silver, 25 units on one side, 50 units on another. When I say a side, another, I mean one team, the other team, you are going to receive 50 euros as a silver. And if you're a bronze, 25 euros on one side, 25 units on one side, 50 units on another, you are going to receive a dual team payout of 40 euros. How many dual team payouts can you receive for a week? Is 180,000 good enough for you?
No.
Okay. Well, man, I'd like to know how you are. You receive up to 180,000 dual team payouts for a week. Now, why VIP? Why not? You're getting paid double for what a bronze doing for doing the exact same work. But if you can't do it, a VIP, get a gold. And a gold is still a very much good package. Or if you really have to, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference where you say, don't let the money. Let me rephrase that. Don't let the money discourage you for not think, oh, I don't have enough to get a package. I don't have this or I don't have that. I'd probably come to your house right now, go through your garage and maybe your attic, a bedroom or two, and I can find the money. You know, that's not a big deal. You know, or actually, I can look on your checking statement. Let me look for 3 months, and I could just check how much food you eat now, or you know, so-called entertainment. Do it. So you have the money. It's just it's just a way of deflecting it. Okay, it's just a way of diverting it for the use for you. Okay, so when you get that package, first of all, it's going to come with gold. The higher the package, the more gold it comes with. Second of all, depending on the land you are in, and you know, depending on talking to your personal accountant, your tax professional, you're going to find a lot that you know you can actually tax deductible, that do a tax deduction far as through that. Remember, we collect assets, and so also. Now, with a package, I don't care if you have a bronze package up to a VIP package. For every person who you personally register and say yes to you, and they decide they're going to get a business package, you get 10% of that. Let me explain that. I have, Ivy Dreams. You have a business package. Let's just say you get a gold business package, and then and you call to say, hey. Ms. Fiztgerald, do you keep your income options open? I said, well, what do you mean? You look for ways to make money? Heck yeah. Okay, I'm going to send you a video. It's called the realmoney.info. It's going to explain everything, but you're really going to like what you see. Will you have time to watch it? Heck yeah. Okay. Excuse me. All right. You say I'm going to call you at 8 o'clock tonight, and then we'll just take it from there. Okay. So 8 o'clock come, and don't be late. 8 o'clock comes and you give me a call. And when I pick up the phone, you ask me two questions long. Number one, did you watch the video? Heck yeah. Number two, do you see an opportunity for yourself? Heck yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and register your account. So you send me your link that's going to come with your Karatbars business. You have a link right there that you email that to me. You send that link. I take about 7 minutes to register. I'm going to get an email from Karatbars. I clicked to verify the account. Great. Then you say, okay, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to call Prince Dynasamir. He's built a successful global business around the world. Been very successful in that. He's personally introduced about 633 people to this business personally, what he has done, which is true. Okay. And I'm going to let him talk to you. So you say, Prince Amir, I have Mr. Fiztgerald on the line. He just registered in the business. And then you put your phone on mute. Prince Amir talks to me.
Yes.
So he says, well, what package you want to get, Mr. Fiztgerald? Hey, listen, man, what I'm seeing gold is doing and what my 401ks is doing, losing money, I want the VIP. Okay, just because I said yes to me, because I'm seeing the value. You know, I'm seeing the value in that. Just because I said yes to me, not to you, Miss Ivy Dreams. I said yes to me. But you brought me into business. I decided to get a multi-package number 7 where I could get paid in both gold and euros. Okay. And $4,900, you get 10% of that. Karatbars gives you 490 euros just because I said yes to me. Plus, you're going to get about 100 units on whatever side I am. Say if I'm on your right side, you get 100 units on your right side. Now all you got to do is get 25 units on the other side, and you're going to get a payout based on the package. That is as simple as it gets. It goes down to infinity. Duplication on steroids. You know, and then I get out there and suppose I get out there and I go gangbusters and I talk to people, and lo and behold, I mess around and I done put 12,000 people in your organization. One man or woman, each duplicating, you know, and start as far as like that. Now, let's just say if you do get a gold gold package. Now, Karatbars has a two-prong attack that I really like. Number one, you can earn free package upgrades. What do you mean, Fiztgerald? Okay, let's just say you have a gold business package, and you go ahead and you have 5 weeks. Let's see if you got that today. You have 5 weeks, and you go out and find, with mine and Prince Amir's help, but helping you talk to people, showing you how to do that, plugging you into wealth builders, and that's the thing I'll touch on just a little bit. And you go out and you hungry, you see the hustle, you and your husband like, hey, look, I found something here. I found something that could set us free, or definitely create a residual income to take a lot of pressure off us. Okay. And or build up a legacy for our children, whatever. Okay. And so you got to find five gold package holders in a 5-week time period. Karatbars is going to say, okay, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and give you a free VIP package. And and you're upgraded to a free VIP package. Okay. Let's take it a little further. Let's just say you want to use let's just say you want to use silver. Okay. Hey, I see this. I'm feeling you, Mr. Fiztgerald. This is why I want to come in. Great. This is what I'm doing. Okay. You come in, in 5 weeks, you get 5 silvers or above. Okay. And in 5 weeks, they're going to promote you to a free gold. Let's just say you're Mercury hot, six shooter pistol hot. Okay. And so you do that in 2 weeks, and then you still have 3 weeks left to go. And then you go out and find 5 gold business packages, and Karatbars promotes you to a free VIP. You've already got all your money back you spent from the silver package just off commissions, but I didn't start. I didn't have the money to start a VIP, but had I would have did that, I believe I started. I started, and Prince Amir and I started. We just kept working our way up. But if you got the money VIP, it automatically makes sense. You got to get the highest package that's best for you and your household. I'm not one of those men to sit out there and say, "Hey, you just got to go out there and stretch a little bit, stretch."
Work hard, buddy. Work hard.
Your household comes first. I'm a big proponent of that. And so but if you have it, get it, whatever you can get in and stuff. And then we start showing you how to duplicate that and get to work. My sponsor, Mr. Michael Delco, in 103 days, he replaced his 6-figure mortgage banking income in 103 days off a silver packet. But he called 300 people in 1 month. Mm-hmm. He built a massive team, 103 days. And that was 6 years ago. That man hasn't punched a clock since. His wife, who was a corporate trainer for 20 years, she's full-time in his business. Four of his 5 grown children are full-time in his business. The fifth one, she's not, because she's an officer in the military and is under contract with them. But it's based on your hustle. It's based on your hustle. See, this is how this works. It duplicates. Now, you don't have to. Now, do you really think, in this climate that we're living in right now, with what's going on right now, we're dealing with a product with gold,
right?
Dealing with a product. Do you really think you're going to have trouble finding people? Absolutely not. But I will tell you this: it's good, and I'll be dishonest if I wouldn't to say this to the audience, Prince Amir. Don't think everybody's going to see what you see. Right. Some people are going to tell you they're good. We don't get the I'm good much anymore. We used to a lot before. We don't get that anymore, because people know they're not good. People tell us, well, I'm straight, man. My job loved me. I mean, they think the world of me. That can't do no wrong. They just love me. They told me my grandchildren got a place here, even they ain't been born yet. Okay? Then we get now they're seeing the other equation. My job left me. They took me to put me out. I gave them the best years of my life. What am I going to do? I hope they send another check out. This is for real. I'm not being funny. This is for real. There are certain executives, and who are cushioned, but even they see that it's benefits to have another stream income. So just go ahead and take action. And what do you have to lose? But you have everything to gain. And in my closing statement is that Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you are literally going to work until you die. Right. Okay. Fiztgerald Stevens says, if you don't make moves will be made on you. And Dynas, we're seeing that the world over. What about closer in this country alone? They're expected that like 23 to 24 million people are either going to get evicted or lose their home through foreclosures. Yeah. Okay, 23 to 24 million people. If you don't make moves will be made on you. that is gonna create devastation on this economy. Why? A lot of the health insurance plans are tied to jobs.
Right.
Okay. A lot of the insurance and all the other benefits are tied, particularly those health benefits. Okay. So we're going to see poverty is going to increase, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We're going to see probably a lot more contract workers or part-time workers. I don't even want to bring up automation or artificial intelligence actually replacing human beings to work. This is for real. Some of the business that are going out of business, they're not coming back. No. Many of them. We're seeing titans of business close, like Brooks Brothers just declared bankruptcy. JCPenney is under assault again. All these companies, because why? You don't have customers coming there and people are afraid to go out, or they're afraid to spend their money because they don't know what's happening. That's going to affect your bottom line. And then on the last statement, my sponsor, Mr. Michael Delco, who we've had on the show a couple of times, he has stated that if you don't come from a wealthy family needs to come to you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's in your hands. You don't have to accept the status quo. You know what? This is the best opportunity to be alive, period. You don't have to say, well, I hope President Biden gets in office, or some of you may say, I hope President Trump stays in office, whatever your flavor. But politicians' job is not to take care of you. They take care of their donors, their special interests, and their family. You get what's left over. You doubt it? Okay, the first stimulus package came out with something like $2 trillion of that. Dinas, correct me if I'm wrong. Businesses automatically got something like close to 500 trillion of that. And then
not just only businesses, the business, it was intended for small businesses, but these big businesses are the ones that got the majority of the stimulus package.
Yeah. And what happened in this nation? Well, you got $1,200. Well, really, that was your money being sent back to you, because I think we're very overtaxed in this nation, but that's my opinion. Yeah. So what with $1,200? Now I got the $1,200 check. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. But my bills were waiting for it just like I was, And so thank God I've have an additional income as far as doing what I'm doing, And so another thing I like about this is that it's you, ladies and gentlemen. A corporate America can be brutal, especially if you ain't in on the clicks. It can be brutal. Man. You can get passed over for so many frivolous things. Your color, your sex, the fact that you're not in the right fraternity, or you have the right hookup, or you didn't come from the right, all kinds of things. Crazy bosses. Boss has something going on, with his wife or her husband. They come on and take it out on you, and you feel you have to take that just cause you up under them. Man, please, it gets a time where that's just counterproductive to your health, your mental well-being. You want to go for it. Your reason you put up with it because you need the income. What if you could start creating your own income right now? Understand, your job will finance your freedom. Right. By you taking your job, what you're doing now, you taking a certain portion of that and putting in assets and keep putting in assets and keep putting in assets. Pretty soon, and building your residual income. Pretty soon, your residual income can easily exceed on what you're doing at your job. You're going to look at that different. So it's all on you. We're here to help you. There's a system created by Mr. Ty and Valerie Best called Wealth Builders. Wealth Builders is the teaching system. We deliver the teachings to show you exactly how to build your business, exactly how do you build profitable global business by way of the phone. We send out, we're transmitting those messages every day, 7 days a week, all over the world through our Telegraph app on Wealth Builders. It gives you the trainings and it gives you all the teachings and everything. Plus, we make ourselves available. My personal phone number is 1-716-573-6296. That's 1-716-573-6296. My email address is Fiztgerald@FitzgeraldStevens@gmail.com. I personally, that rings to my personal cell number right here. It's been that way for several years. Not a burner phone. And why did I get out my number? I'm a businessman, and I understand you're going to need help. So my job is to help you set up your business. Prince Amir is going to give you a call once you come in his business, because he's going to get a notification you join. He's going to help you set up your package. I'm going to show you how to maneuver through the website. I'm going to get you do a little teaching, plug you into Wealth Builders, where a system that you can duplicate, and you can have other people getting the same information you do, and all you're doing is just leveraging your time. And so that's it for far as what we had to say. But remember, we started this thing to saying gold, GOLD. This stuff is what's going up. This stuff is what you want in your portfolio. He who has gold is never broke. I told you I got about $29 in my wallet right now. In my guy right here, my big boy, that's my quarter stains. I keep a whole bunch of quarters in him. He got about $21 in there, and got some other things, and so, man, I'm not counting my account, not count my Karatbars accounts right now, but as far as I'm concerned, that's what I have to operate on. But if I didn't have my other things, I would think I'm broke. I'm never broke as long as I hold gold, and nor are you. And so we appreciate your time. If you are an affiliate, as far as with that, or you're listening to this for the first time, no one shared this with you, go ahead and register Prince Amir. If you are on Prince Amir's team and you invited someone to look at this, I would say, ma'am or sir, register on the person who invited you in there, especially as a Prince Amir's affiliate, and then you can also call me. But this is the first time you're hearing this, register right up under Prince Amir. And I can tell you, this man is serious about helping his community. He's serious about helping people build wealth and change their lives, and he's serious about freeing people from that corporate system of debt and struggle and everything. And so we work together. You get a hold of him, you automatically got me, because we're in communications every single day. And so I thank you for your time. And then Dynas, do we have a few moments to take some questions? If not, well, I'll just let you go.
No questions that I see in the. I don't see any questions in the chat room. But guys, make sure you click on my affiliate link, sign up as an affiliate. I will personally call you. Also, the affiliate link is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, and the ticker will also be in the description.
Okay. Miss Ivy Dream said, "Well, I'm in the right sorority." She puts the heart. Oh, I didn't know you was a Delta.
That's not Delta. That's AKA.
I know it's AKA. I'm just messing with. I know exactly what it is. My sister-in-law's an AKA. I know exactly what it is. I never did pledge, but a phenomenal sorority. Very powerful. Do a lot of great things. So yeah, I know exactly what it is. And Joe Strummer, what WTF?
He's trolling.
Okay. So we let Mr. Strummer continue to troll somewhere else. Okay, so we looking on your people. Something I guess he was directing that to Mrs. Dreams. Okay, your people. Here's one he made pretty good. I've been trying to tell my uncle. He says it's just to purchase the physical gold and keep it with me. Your uncle's right. Your uncle is right. You want to have that. And yes, a lot of some of you are coming up with these concepts. Yeah, I'm seeing silver. I'm interested in silver. I'm very much interested in that. And I want to start acquiring that. But my main thing is gold. As far as what I do with Karatbars. But yeah, I also have cryptocurrency. Yes, I also get paid in euros. Yes, I also create cash off of that. And yes, I'm also getting the residual income. So, what I like to say that Prince Amir and I have now, we have a foundation. It's not, and we want to branch that out. That's what we want to do. We want to branch it out. I do think if sometime in the very, very near future, we start putting the thing in here. He and I are probably going to, partner in and do some land or some projects over there in Africa. We have to determine the country. The way he's talking to me, Sierra Leone seems to be, his eyes kind of light up. So we're going to be probably going in on a project together somewhere in the near future and stuff like that. So we're looking for our income to make income. Well, I don't need to help keep you guys much. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. God bless you. register your account, get your business package. Let's rock and roll and start getting you and your family with the wealth that you deserve. It's out there. It's out there. Everyone's not in the recession. Like I said last Monday, but Mr. Bezos of Amazon, $13 billion in one day. People say, well, I hate Mondays. Evidently, he loving them. You know, so it all depends on where you are. But it's not out there constantly saying, okay, here's my resume. Pick me. Here's the thing. Oh, I can't stand filling out resumes. I mean, man, a lot of ways you'd rather have a root canal. I just can't stand it. You know, please pick me. Here I am. I'm the high, you know, man, please listen, Kat. Listen, okay, fine, great. I understand, you know, present yourself. I'm an entrepreneur. I can go out there and create just like you did. I can go out there and create. I can make my own income. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Well, Fiztgerald, here's your 6-month review. Yeah, good. How much we get? Hey man, you did a good work, good job. Got 75 cents for you. You think I'm playing? I'm not joking. That's the way they roll, Prince. You know, Mr. Fiztgerald, somebody told me something. You wearing a shirt that we didn't like the colors, and we had a message on it. Oh, I know it was the Marvel comic books, but we had, you know, there's something we didn't like. Mm-hmm. So someone complained, so we gotta write you up. Yeah. You know, or you said hi to someone and she didn't like the way she didn't like it. You know, so you know we got to deal with that. All right, what are you talking about? So after a while, you know, so excuse me, my patience has ran out. Certainly at 55. Actually, my patience run out at 30, 27. Because I saw it. I saw the thing, and I just never fit in. You know, I thought it was going to be if I got my education. Well, you know, I graduated from Alabama, University of Alabama. Y'all Google us to find out who we are. So I'm doing all right.
About a bit of problem.
You don't got nothing to say anyway, man. You came out of Georgia. You can't talk about me, you know. But so I got the education. I worked hard. I made companies a lot of money. I worked when I was sick. You know, I did a lot of things, and it just didn't work out for me. You know, because in my heart of hearts, I could never fully accept and process that I was working for someone else. I just couldn't. My mind couldn't wrap around it. Even while I was working on your job, I was sitting out there trying to figure out how can I create my own. That's my thinking. Oh, I was a good worker for you. But I'm like, my mind is thinking, how can I create my own? I can do this. But two things stopped me. Capital. I didn't have money to really start my own business. It takes a lot of money to do that. And knowledge. I didn't have someone to show me the ropes. No, so that's what stopped me. I eventually started businesses, but I lost them because of those two factors and other factors. I didn't know 2008 the bottom was going to fall out, you know, and then and stuff squeezed, you know, stuff came to a standstill. Had I would have had a Karatbar business, you know, I mean, I would have been fine because this business it's not predicated on market fall. Actually, as the market falls, gold keeps going up if more people want to get it. So I'm finished right now, and I appreciate you guys. Much respect to each and every one of you. So, God, man, I'm thinking it's Saturday. Okay. No, okay. Yeah, it's Monday. Okay. And so we appreciate it. Dynasty Mirror. Search for Uru is your platform, and I'll let you close us out. Thank you for having me.
Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Like, share, subscribe. Once again, affiliate links in the chat room. Click on the affiliate links. I'm an affiliate. I will personally call you. Also at the ticker. Scrolling on the bottom will be in the description. Until next time, family. Dynasty Mirror, search for Huru. Peace.